Hey guys, it's Bookish Vegan here, or Natalia, and welcome to another 24-hour reading vlog. So I decided that this Saturday I'm going to be participating in my own 24-hour readathon. Don't think there are any scheduled for any time near this date, I'm not sure, but I really wanted to do one because some of you have been asking for one since I did one back in October. So it's been a couple months, but I do have a very ambitious TBR planned. I'm not going to be staying up for 24 hours straight like I did in my last one. I'm gonna take naps whenever I feel tired. So instead of making coffee, I made Yorkshire tea, so English breakfast tea with some almond milk. And now let me quickly show you what I think I'm going to try to get to, or try and get through, try and finish in the next 24 hours. So the first book I really want to finish, I've already started. I'm 19 pages in, and it's the only book that's actually on my TBR for this month, and it is Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart. Don't know why I put this book off, because I really enjoyed the 19 pages I read. So it's a short fantasy that I've heard people saying is fast-paced, so hopefully I fly through it. Then I decided to include a reread because I really want to get to this book as my reread next, and also rereading books, it takes you less time than when you're reading a fresh story because it all comes back to you. And I really enjoyed The Kiss of Deception, so The Heart of Betrayal by Mary E. Pearson, the second book out of the 3 books in the Remnant Chronicles. So yeah, so my main plan is to finish both of those books, but I also want to start the Heroes of Olympus series, which I bought the whole box set and I never got around to it. So starting off with The Lost Hero, it is a middle grade book, so maybe I'll get through it quickly. I thought about putting Harry Potter as another reread, but I like doing 24-hour challenges. Not that I've done many, this is my second one I've done in my life, but I like doing them to get through books off my TBR, so hopefully I'll get through this. But yeah, right now it's 11:53. I didn't take any naps or anything, so as soon as I'm snoozing, I'm going to bed. So yeah, I will start at midnight and then the readathon will finish at midnight. So see you in my next update. Hello? What are you doing? Come on. Okay guys, so it's 3:10 in the morning still, and I'm more than halfway through Grace and Fury, and damn, this book took me by surprise. It's so good. And now Serena has become one of my favourite sisters as well. Well, there's only 2 sisters, but Naomi I absolutely love, and her story, yes. And Asa, what? Like literally, I have no idea what's gonna happen next, and I'm loving it. More than halfway through. I'm on page 166, and I could read more, but I'm gonna sleep so I have more energy in the morning. I'm gonna try and wake up in 4 hours, so around 7. I already have my alarm clock on, so yeah. So far, the readathon is going great. So guys, good morning. So I ended up sleeping longer than I initially planned. I said I was gonna wake up at 7, but I ended up, as always, turning off my alarm clock and going back to bed. So I woke up around 10, and it is now 11:35, and so far since I've woken up, I've been reading more of Grace and Fury, and I'm loving this book. It's so good. I love following both of the sisters' perspectives. Their love interests are amazing. The story is interesting and amazing, and I have around 90 pages left. So I think now, because I really wanted to finish my first read before midday, but that's not going to happen because I have half an hour to read 90 pages. Not a fast reader. So I'm gonna just do a sprint and read 90 pages and then go eat once I finish this book, because I haven't eaten it yet, but I did eat at night or in the morning. So yeah. guys, so it's just gone past 1 p.m. and I finished this book and it was amazing. It's a 5 out of 5 star read. I need the sequel now, so that's all I'm gonna say for now. But now I'm just gonna go eat because I haven't eaten anything since I've woken up. So food it is, and coffee, and maybe a protein shake. So guys, I thought I would update you on what I chose to read as my next read, and I went on Instagram and asked in my Insta story what I should read next, and most of you like this book won by far. The Heart of Betrayal by Mary A. Pearson. So this is the second book in the Remnant Chronicles, and this is my reread, and I've already read in one sitting 57 pages and I am loving it. Not far in at all. I have like 400 pages to go, I think. Yeah, this one has like 470 pages, so quite more than 400, but I'm gonna try and get to the halfway point before 6. It's currently 3 o'clock, so I've got less than 3 hours. Hopefully we can do this. So yeah, let's go and make some more coffee because I'm in the mood for coffee. Guys, it's only like 4:50, so I've been reading for like half an hour, and I really wanted to get halfway through this by 6, but I don't think that's gonna happen because I'm slowly falling asleep. Not because the book's boring or anything, it's just I'm tired. I always get tired around this time, so I think I'm gonna sneakily go into my brother's room and play The Witcher, the game, and hopefully that will wake me up because I'll probably get angry because Gerald will die for me again, or die on me again. But yeah, that's the plan, and then hopefully I'll come back and read more of this. I am really enjoying it. As I said before, it's one of my favorite books. Literally every book in this trilogy is on my favorite shelf on Goodreads. I can't decide which one I love the most, but yeah. So guys, it is around 10 p.m. and I decided to take a break because I ended up playing The Witcher for like 2-3 hours, and then around 7-8 I got back into The Heart of Betrayal, and I feel like I'm flying through it. I'm halfway through, so that's not too bad. I have less than 2 hours to get as much of it as I can get done. I know I'm not going to read like 240 pages or 230 something pages in 2 hours, or less than 2 hours, because that's just not doable for me. But I decided to make some oat banana desiccated or like shredded coconut cookies, which I'll show you. And yeah, I'm just going to continue reading. I think I'm going to take like a 20-minute break soon, like around 11 something, just to do some yoga and then read some more. And then around midnight I'll just update you how far I got into The Heart of Betrayal. I'm a little bit sad I didn't get to finish this today because I don't think I will, but I think depending on how much I have left, I'm definitely gonna finish it off after the midnight mark has passed. And I think in the future when I do 24-hour readathons, I will not start at midnight. I'll start after I wake up and I'm in the mood to read, because I feel like that sounds more of a better plan, because I tend to read more in the second half of the day. So yeah. So guys, I just finished a 15-minute quick yoga session and I have half an hour left. Let me check one more time. Yes, it's 11:30, so I have half an hour left to read as many pages as I can of this book. So The Heart of Betrayal. I have 170 pages left, but I don't think I can read that much in half an hour when it takes me like an hour to read 100 pages. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly smash out a reading sprint, read as fast as I possibly can, and we'll see. I'll update you as soon as it strikes midnight. So apologies guys if you can see this spot there. I keep scratching it and then it's never gonna disappear off my face. But it is the end of my 24-hour readathon, and yeah, let me just check. Yes, it's just hit midnight, so yeah, officially the end. And I'm actually really happy with how I did, considering I slept longer than I initially planned, and I also kind of got distracted for 3 hours playing video games. So I ended up finishing one novel and then reading majority of my second read. So I never go around to my third read, which was The Lost Hero. I have like my bookmark in here, and I really thought I would maybe be able to at least read one chapter, like start it, but it didn't happen. I'm still not in the mood to pick up this like series, which is really weird because I picked up the whole box set and I'm just like, why Natalia, why did you do that? But maybe sometime in the near future I'll pick it up. It's just like it's so big and there's like 5 books that are huge, so yeah, that's kind of putting me off. But it is a middle grade, so I should be able to fly through it, but yeah, I didn't end up getting to this at all. And then the book I technically ended up finishing during this 24-hour readathon is Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart. So I read before the start of this readathon 19 pages, so basically I read like 300 pages of this today, and it was amazing. I tabbed some bits, I highlighted a lot sometimes, and it was an amazing feminist book that deals with a patriarchal society. Absolutely loved it. It took me by surprise because I never knew what to expect. I was like so surprised at who was who and like who got punished and who went to prison and how everything in this world just happened. It's so interesting, but I kind of recommend you guys not to pick it up soon. Pick it up near the time the sequel will be coming out, because my reaction was, I need the sequel now, like I need it now. It's just like it ends on a cliffhanger and it's not cool, but such an amazing book. 5 out of 5 stars on my favorite Goodreads shelf for sure, and I absolutely love it and I cannot wait for the sequel. And then the second book I ended up picking up after I read Grace and Fury is The Heart of Betrayal by Mary A. Pearson. So this is the second book in the Remnant Chronicles, one of my favorite trilogies of all time. This is a reread for me, so I was reading it at a really quick pace. I feel like for what I've read, I'm still quite a slow reader because the last half an hour of this readathon, I think I read like, how many pages did I read? Like 30. I just kept getting distracted and I was like, read more, but yeah, when I tell myself read more, it doesn't happen. So I am 330 pages in, so I have 150 or 140 pages left. So just this much. So I think I'm gonna finish it off tomorrow for Sunday, so you will be seeing it for this week's weekly reading vlog, so stay tuned for that if you want to know my thoughts. But of course I love it. I love learning about the other kingdoms in this world, because there are 3, I think. Yeah, there's Delbrick, Morrigan, and Venda, and it's super interesting learning about all the other kingdoms. I'm not going to say which one because I don't want to spoil the first book for you, but I love it, and I feel like I might pick up The Beauty of Darkness, the last book, which is huge, after this one. But I like reading like at least 2 books between these books, because literally it's so easy to get lost in this world. It's just so amazing, and Laya is like the best female heroine, main protagonist, main character, protagonist, whatever. She's like the best, and I just love the romance. And even though this is a reread for me, I keep being surprised and I keep laughing because it's just like so obvious. Like, it's just so obvious. It makes me laugh so much. But basically when I first read the first 2 books in this trilogy, I tabbed it, so I haven't moved my tabs, but now rereading it, I've been highlighting stuff, as you can see, in yellow. I wish I used pink now, but yeah, sometimes I highlight so much, it's like unbelievable, but it's so much fun. I just highlight everything that sparks emotion in me. That's what I do. And also, I forgot to mention, but usually I only highlight in my rereads. So how I annotate books is basically, if I'm not sure if I'm gonna love the story, so if it's gonna be over 4 stars, because that's usually the books I keep on my bookshelf, then I will just start tabbing it, and then if I end up like falling in love with the book and I'm not even done with it, then I'll start highlighting. But I usually just highlight my rereads. But with this one, as I told you guys, I was highlighting away, so I'm really happy I did, because it's an amazing, easy to read story. But yeah, I'm so happy I picked up both of these books, and thank you guys again on Instagram, on my Insta story, for voting for this one, because I don't think if I picked up this one, I know maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like if I did pick this one up, I wouldn't have gotten as far. And I just love rereading books. I literally could reread all the books on my shelf, but my big TBR, that is slowly going down, which I am really happy about. It's kind of hindering me from reading all the books on my to be reread pile that I made for this year, but these are going to be an annual thing now, so I'm super happy about that. And yeah, really guys, if you don't reread books, definitely do, because it's so much fun to dive back into a world you love and seeing if you love it still or if you've outgrown it. I definitely haven't outgrown any of my fantasy novels, except the only one that I reread that I feel like not is beneath me, but I just rated lower a little bit because I expect more from my fantasy novels, is Witch Hunter by Virginia Boyka, but I still love that book. So yeah, just reread. I think I'm gonna do like a video before this year is over all about rereading and why it's amazing and why you should do it, because I am an advocate for rereading books, and this one I will definitely be rereading before the sequel is out, in preparation for it, because it's just so amazing. But anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbering because I have to do some stuff before I go to bed. Maybe I'm gonna stay up and try and read some more of this, but I don't think so, because sometimes at the end of the day I just zone out. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this 24-hour readathon. It's a little bit of a fail. It didn't go as well as my last one, but then I remember my last one at the end of the day kind of zoned out again. That's why I didn't read much of Tower of Dawn, but I'll leave a link to that vlog if you haven't watched it there and down below. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.